Here's the analysis result for the guy you filled out the survey for. He scores B+. He's a good guy. Welcome to the Strong Brew, where you get answers to questions you're not supposed to ask. These are some things you may want to know about the man in your life. If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure? Will he try and use money to control you? Will he share housework or just make you do it all? In fights, when he gets angry, does he get aggressive? During intimacy, does he understand that no means no? Is he jealous, suspicious, or possessive? Will his attitude towards you change after having kids? Will he treat your parents with respect? What if you have conflicts with his parents? We tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. These are things nobody else will tell you. Things that are important for your future. This is a safe space for truth. No judgment, no platitudes, no login, no payment either. Our questions are from real life, but our answers come from science. Now, I built this thing, me and my husband, and honestly, we built it and we live it. We are both Stanford grads, we both have worked at Google, and we've been happily together since 1998. Along the way, we've added a son, now 13, and 4 dogs. We are genuine folks. If you're a woman trying to understand any man in your life, here is how it works. Go to www.thestrongbrew.life. Click on the Understand a Guy button there. Answer 10 questions about him. Watch a video tailored to your guy. That's all there is to it. It is completely anonymous, no login, no payment, no games, no manipulation. This analysis is obtained by combining solid trait psychology with cutting edge AI ML. We represent each person's personality with what is known as a feature vector. This has 10 elements, so our data is effectively 10-dimensional data. In case you're wondering how we can infer so much from just 10 questions, well, 10-dimensional data is very complex. There is a lot you can learn from that level of detail.
Okay, I think that does it for the preamble. Now let's plunge in. Let's start with this guy in his career. Will he go far or just talk big?
He is likely to talk about big plans and possibilities, but in real life, he rarely follows through with hard work or daily discipline. You may hear him share thoughtful ideas and hopes, but when it comes to pushing himself and facing tough challenges, he can get lazy or lose interest. He's caring and smart, but often stays in the same place because he doesn't put in the constant effort needed to really move ahead.
Can he bounce back from failure?
When things go wrong at work, he stays calm and doesn't shout or panic. He tries to handle difficulties with kindness and respect, not anger or blame. You won't see him lashing out or giving up easily.
What do people at work think of him? Do they like him?
People at work usually like him because he's kind, respectful, and polite. He doesn't pick fights or cause trouble, and he tries to make others feel comfortable around him. He's more the type who helps settle problems instead of creating them.
If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure?
If you shine in your career, he will absolutely feel proud of you and celebrate your achievements. He's caring and supportive, and your success won't make him feel small or threatened. Instead, he's the kind of person who would encourage you and want to see you do even better.
What if you start earning more than him?
If you earn more than him, he won't secretly resent you or feel insecure. He's comfortable with who he is and cares deeply about you. So he can genuinely be happy about your financial success. You don't need to worry about hidden jealousy or tension at home.
Next, let's talk about how he is with money. Does he overspend? Is he reckless with money?
He isn't very careful or disciplined when it comes to handling money. So you may notice him spending without much planning. Sometimes he buys things he likes or finds beautiful, even if it's not exactly needed. He's not careless in a wild way, but he doesn't follow strict budgets or keep track of every rupee.
Does he show off and pretend to be richer than he is?
He tries to live within his means and doesn't go out of his way to pretend he's richer than he is. While he may enjoy some nice things that catch his eye, he usually doesn't brag or put on a show for others. He prefers being honest and down to earth about what he has.
Is he too generous, too stingy, or just right?
He is open handed and kind both with his money and his attitude. If someone needs help, he's ready to give and he doesn't keep score or act stingy. His spirit is generous and he believes in helping others and spreading warmth.
Will he use money to try and control you?
He's open and honest about money, not secretive or controlling. You can talk with him easily about finances, and he will share what he earns and how he spends it without hiding things from you. If you ever feel unsure or want to understand your home's finances better, he will answer simply and kindly.
Let's see how this guy is with sharing housework. Will he share housework or just make you do it?
He believes housework should be shared and doesn't think it's just your job. He wants both of you to help make your home comfortable, and he's likely to listen if you need support or want to divide chores fairly. He values kindness and respect, so working together in the house matters to him.
Will he help you or just boss you around and tell you what to do?
He won't just sit back and supervise while you do all the work. He truly believes in sharing family duties, whether it's chores, diapers, or other tasks around the house. Sometimes he may need reminders to start, but once you talk, he listens and responds with real help.
Now let's see about how this guy is during fights. In fights, does he try to understand your views or just win the fight?
He tries to understand your side rather than just arguing to prove he's right. When there's a disagreement, he listens and wants to know how you feel or why you think a certain way. You'll find that he cares about fairness and respect in the relationship.
Does he become aggressive when angry?
When he's angry, he stays respectful and doesn't say hurtful things or act aggressive. He doesn't believe in shouting, name calling, or making you feel small. Even when upset, he thinks before he speaks and chooses kindness over drama.
Does he have a bad temper?
He isn't the kind of man who gets angry very quickly. He has a calm and gentle way of handling difficult situations, so you won't see him losing his temper over small things. There are no secret red flags about quick tempers here.
Will he say sorry and accept his mistakes?
He can say sorry and take responsibility when something goes wrong. He doesn't blame you or try to push his mistakes onto others. This makes it easier for you both to fix issues together and move forward without extra drama or hurt.
Next, let's talk about intimacy and physical chemistry. During intimacy, does he respect your boundaries? Does he get that no means no?
Yes, he will respect your boundaries and understands that no means no. He values kindness and listens carefully to your feelings, so he won't push or force you to do anything you're uncomfortable with. He wants you to feel safe and cared for, so your comfort and wishes matter to him.
If you are not in the mood for intimacy, will he react badly?
No, he doesn't take it personally if you're not in the mood for intimacy. He cares about your feelings and understands that everyone has their own needs and boundaries. He's gentle and thoughtful, always making sure you feel comfortable.
Can you trust him not to shame you or share your private moments, maybe love letters, photos, or videos, even after a breakup or a bad fight?
You can trust him to handle private moments with care and respect. He values your feelings and would never use something personal to hurt or embarrass you later. His gentle and kind nature means he keeps your secrets safe and treats your trust as something very important.
Is he loyal or is he likely to want to have affairs?
He is faithful and not easily distracted by other women. His caring and respectful personality means he values commitment and wants to build trust with you. You won't have to worry about wandering eyes or secret flirty messages.
Will he be jealous, suspicious, and try to control you?
No, he is not over possessive or controlling. He trusts you and doesn't act jealous or suspicious over small things. His caring nature lets you have your own space and freedom without drama.
This guy says he is protective in a good way. Is he actually just being possessive?
No, his protective nature is not a sign of a controlling personality. He genuinely cares about your well being and wants you to feel safe, but he doesn't use this as an excuse to boss you around or make all the decisions. His actions come from kindness, not from a need to control how you live or what you do.
Now, onto the topic of kids and how this guy will be as a father. If you guys have kids, will he make you do most of the work?
He will see parenting as a team effort and won't expect you to do most of the work alone. He wants both of you to share the joys and challenges of raising kids together. You won't find him backing away or making excuses when things get tough.
Kids are very messy. Will he lose his temper with them?
When the kids mess up or get upset, he stays calm and doesn't lose his temper. He understands that mistakes are part of growing up and responds with patience, not shouting or angry words. You won't have to worry about loud scoldings or harsh punishments.
If you guys have kids, will he still support your career?
Yes, he will support your role as both a mother and your own person. He understands that you have your own dreams, interests, and needs. Besides taking care of the family, he'll encourage you to grow and shine, not just in your role at home, but also outside it.
Will this man say one thing early on, maybe while dating, and then later, after kids and marriage, change his tune and try to make you give up your career?
No, this is not the kind of man who would support your career now and then secretly expect you to quit after you have a child. He genuinely values your happiness and respects your choices at every stage, before and after kids. If working is important to you, he won't suddenly change his mind or pressure you to give it up for the family.
Next, let's see how this guy treats your parents. Will he be respectful with your parents?
He will treat your parents with real warmth, not just act polite on the surface. He truly values kindness and makes an effort to build genuine relationships with the people who matter to you. He won't treat your parents as a formality. For him, family connections are important. He will try to adjust to your family rather than expecting them to change for him.
What if your family creates stress or interferes a bit in your lives?
If your family creates stress or interferes, he will handle it calmly, not make things worse. He doesn't react with anger or harsh words, even when the situation is tense. Instead, he tries to keep peace and talk things out gently, helping you manage the pressure together.
Then let's analyze the role this guy's family will play in your life. Is this man modern with you, but a completely different person when other people, say his parents or bosses, are around?
No, he isn't the kind of man who acts modern with you but expects you to become a traditional, supportive wife in front of his relatives. He values honesty and wants you to feel truly comfortable and respected, both in private and in front of family. He doesn't believe in putting up a show or making you change who you are just to impress others.
If there is tension between you and his parents, will he support you?
If there's tension, he will support you and not just stay out of it or side with them. He cares about your feelings and believes in standing by you, especially when things get tough with family. You won't have to worry about him turning his back or only supporting his relatives.
Say you have a conflict with his mother, what will this guy do?
He isn't a mummy's boy, and he won't blindly take his mother's side if there's a conflict. While he cares for his family, he also values fairness and your feelings. He wants both you and his mother to feel respected, but he won't leave you alone or ignore your wishes.
Will he share all the private details of your relationship with his mother or sister?
No, he won't share every detail of your fights or private life with his mother or sister. He respects your privacy and knows that some things are meant to stay just between the two of you. But with him, you can feel safe knowing your personal matters are kept private.
Now let's zoom out and put it all together.
So, this is why this guy scores B. Plus. He's a good guy. Being in a relationship with this man feels gentle, fair, and caring most days. He listens well, supports your dreams, and tries to make life peaceful for both of you.